His family, you'll see it at the end there. Yeah. His family owned a station wagon, which Officer Guttenberg loved. He loved that station wagon, right? And everyone knew you could always find him working on his car or helping a neighbor to fix up theirs. He would use that station wagon to drive his family up to Sterling Forest every summer. He would work during the week and then drive upstate for the weekend to see them. On the home front, his time spent with daughter Eileen included teaching her how to drive successfully and also attempting to teach her how to swim with much less success, right? Much less success there, right? He would frequently attend his daughter Amy's dance rehearsals and recitals, as well as her school plays. He would also drive daughter Helene to and from her college very, very often. He loved to play baseball and go fishing with his son Mark. And he taught Mark how to build model cars and enjoyed building the models with him. We are fortunate today that Mark still has one of those model cars he made with his dad. And he was kind enough to take a photo of it, which we are displaying on our display board that you see right up here. That model car represents the direct handiwork of Officer Guttenberg working with his son, Mark, right up there. Officer Guttenberg certainly loved do-it-yourself projects, but his outreach to his fellow man was broader than just projects. In short, he was there to help people. For example, David once drove a neighbor's sick mother to Maimonides Hospital in a blinding snowstorm, a ride that took more than 2 hours to get to from here. But with the help of David, she got there. Family couldn't get her there. Car service couldn't get her there. Even the ambulance couldn't get her there. But David Guttenberg got her there. And then that fateful day came, December 28th, 1978. The day started out in typical Patrolman David Guttenberg fashion, wanting to do something to help someone else. For you see, Police Officer Guttenberg offered to work that day so that his Christian colleagues at the precinct could enjoy days around Christmas home with their families. Indeed, he saw the 6-8 precinct as an extension of his family and was consistently willing to help out. That was, quote, the type of gentleman he was, unquote, retired 6-8 precinct officer Jim Clark recounts of his memory working with Police Officer Guttenberg. On December 28, 1978, during the week between Christmas and New Year's, Officer Guttenberg, with his partner, Police Officer William Peters, were coming off their lunch break when they noticed the double-parked car outside of the Dyker Auto Supply Shop just down the way from where we are here, where Dyker Park Bagels is now located. When Officer Guttenberg noticed that no one was in the double-parked car, rather than just immediately issue a summons for double parking, he performed a kind gesture in the holiday spirit and went inside the shop to see if the motorist was inside and to ask him to move the car. As we now know, but unbeknownst to him, Patrolman Guttenberg, back on duty and in full uniform, walked into a robbery in progress. As Officer Guttenberg entered the shop, the perpetrator opened fire on him. And even as he was falling to the floor, he managed to get his gun halfway out of his holster. Yet, unfortunately, in those days of crime fighting in 1978, police officers were not required to wear bulletproof or bullet-resistant vests. So Officer Guttenberg's torso was completely unprotected. After the robbers fled, his partner